In the field of dentistry, impression materials are used to create replicas of your teeth. This replica is later filled with a plaster material in order to provide the technician with an exact model of your teeth. Then, based on these plaster casts, the technician is able to produce the required dentures. The requirements for impression materials are good fluidity and moisture tolerance. When both conditions exist, it allows for exact borders of the replica structures. Exact borders are important in order to achieve an exact denture fit. Furthermore, the material needs to harden quickly at a certain point in time, but must remain malleable long enough to be worked on. Most materials are made up of two components that are mixed together immediately before usage and then begin to harden. In the past, and sometimes still today because of financial reasons, self-mixing materials activated by water were used. Here you can see alginate powder. With self-mixing materials, it is almost impossible to achieve the correct concentrations. Inaccurate concentrations can cause deformation of the impression, which will result in a leaking denture. Here you can see a ruptured tooth with a crown. The dark spot on the edge of the crown is caries. With the help of strong magnification, you can clearly see the gap between the tooth, here in beige, and the edge of the crown, in metallic blue. The crown was not an exact fit, and bacteria were able to invade, leading to the formation of caries. Good impression quality is achieved with pre-produced cartridges. Material usage is higher, but the advantage is that the materials are mixed at specifically defined rates. This helps the technician get a precise impression, and in the end, you get a tight, well-fitting denture. However, correct mixing and usage of appropriate materials is not the only thing that's important. Packaging and transportation of the impression is just as important, as is the amount of time the impression spends in the patient's mouth. All of these steps should be carried out in accordance with the manufacturer's specifications in order to avoid any deformations. Long transportation times to the technician, for example to a technician in China, will rarely result in quality work. You can learn more about this topic in the videos about impression, setting time, and impression spoon.